that. It might be delayed now because of it, but welcome back. I was talking about the Alpha 1 fleet there. And it's probably very delayed now because I had to reconnect OBS, but that's alright. Alright, we're about 4.5 minutes away from the Gardner VOR, which does not work in real life. And is this thing working still? I think it's working still. Yeah, it looks good on Twitch at least. I'll test chat here. Yeah, it's working now. Alright. Just making sure it's working. Going through some clouds now. The clouds are getting heavier as we go up north. Again, we're going to leave from the Gardner VOR. I'm going to turn my taxi light off. No, I don't. A little less clear there. On the 349-ish radial. I think that's what it said. Wait a second. That got reconnected. God, so many things you got to reconnect to. Not reachable. Not reachable. Okay, let's turn you off and reconnect you. There you go. Alright, so that's there. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was checking the heading I would need. Oh, we're going to switch it back to GPS too. The Gardner VOR is almost there. I was going to show you the tablet, which is why I had to reconnect that thing, so now I remember what I did that for. So here we are, right outside the Gardner VOR, and we're going to leave the part at 339 or from, so that way we keep on the Tango 315 your way. That makes sense. So I have no clue, Nick. All I know is that I tried dialing into it to give my pilot and training friend some practice at VOR. When we came out of Fitchburg, so it was like, you know, very close. It should have been picking it up. And literally, it never did anything. So, and I didn't see anything on the NOTAMs about it being down either. So I have no clue what that was all about. So, but that's what it did. So. No, it even disconnected my tablet. Give me a second. You can't see anything before people. I gotta recall it. Give me a second. I gotta retry. Stupid tablet thing. Come on now. Yeah. So it wasn't on the note tabs. It's down. And then when I got back to the flight school, one of the instructors was like, "Oh yeah, the Gardner thing hasn't been working in a while." So if you ever go up there, don't count on this Gardner VOR working right now. And should be on a NOTAM saying that. So he said that he was going up to Keene and he was doing all that. So all right, let me there you go. So now you can see it. We're right outside the Gardner VOR. We'll intercept the 339er out. Try to keep this on VOR navigation. I'll do this. So and 339er out. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. Ah. Stay on that radio. Stay on that radio. I don't know. I mean, I didn't check the chart supplement either, which probably would have been smart to do. So that I can figure out if there are any things. Actually, you can see it right now because we're in it right now. So let's see what it says for Gardner. VOR, channel 43. 1.9 nautical miles to the field, and I don't know if I have the full chart supplement in here, so no, I don't. So I'd have to check that up in a real world PDF file or something. But yeah, it didn't flip anything on flags or anything, so it was weird. All right, we're just about there. We're gonna wait till it goes over. Here we go. I'm gonna wait till it picks it up again. And then I'm going to turn the 339er. We could do that now, actually, because I'll pick it up and then we'll turn there. Yeah, 339er from. dokie. Let's do some manual flying here so we can get intercept as you are. Okay. Oh, let's do that trim wheel thing again. Alright, we're gonna do some manual flying here, because I need some practice anyway, so. Keep it right about there to intercept. Trim down. Trim's going nuts. Yep, just past it. You also can be very sensitive seeing that we're in the VOR. Reciprocal is about 159er, right? Yeah. Alright, let's do that. We should be able to intercept that actually here. I'm not thinking straight right now. Okay, let's see if we can lock on that one there. There you go. Yep, it's working now. Let's have to jump to the right. Now we are definitely IFR, which was to be expected, by the way. See, the autopilot intercepts it a lot faster, I'll tell you that, than humans. Alright, let's get an updated pressure setting here, 135.875. Go ahead, Jaffrey. If you ever want a good flight, Nick, go to Jaffrey, get some ice cream. You get off the plane, you walk down the road like a mile at most. And it's pretty good. Monitor com 2.
Kilo Alpha Foxtrot, November automated weather observation, 0500 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, half a mile. Sky condition, ceiling 1,700 feet overcast. Temperature, 1C dew point, 10C, altimeter 3005.
Set DG.
Kilo Alpha Foxtrot, November automated weather observation.
Back to guard. And we'll give another shout to Digi Driver as well. Sorry. Who's currently making some awesome scenery from all of us.
Gotta make it so. Make it.
You know it, and you know what I'm gonna answer back, 'cause I always do.
Number one, make it so.
There you go, sir. You're the one that makes me use that thing the most. Oh, we might be picking up some ice. I don't know if I can see that the right way. Oh, yes, we are. We got some ice forming there, so we gotta watch that. We gotta watch our speed. No problem. Anytime. You're working very hard for us out there, so. Okay. That landing light's not doing much good, but it's not really. You know, it's totally obscured now, so that's okay. Oh, man. Well, that's pretty thick, huh? Look at that. That's pretty thick. Can't see anything. No, that's IFR for you. Alright, anywho. We are now staying on the Tango 315. And from Keene, which we'll have to program in here because we're doing some VOR navigation, 109.4. I'm going to ident that too as well, if we can do that. Now, 1. Should be hearing the Gardner 1. But we'll be heading 350 out of Keene, so. That's Gardner. That's not Keene yet. I didn't even hear anything on the ID, by the way, either, because we tried doing that too. So, yeah, got some sky there. Alright, let's see if we can get this going down a little bit. Where's the vertical speed button? Oh, I did. Yes, I did. That's pretty gnarly. It's pretty. Obviously, you get sucked in an engine. Forget it. You're not coming out the same. I can tell you that. So, I don't think they would release a video of that, but that'd be pretty brutal. You know, imagine the engine. You know. So. Did you get sucked up by an engine that had passengers on it? Like, were they taxiing back, or was it just like, you know, testing the engine out before? Yeah, passengers on there. It's been a rough week for things like that, you know. You had Hamlin there with Buffalo Bills getting injured. You had that guy. So. All right. Well, we're following Tango 315. Again, we'll have to change over to the Keene VOR. You know, is that what it was? Yeah. Oh, man, if I was a passenger on that plane, I'd be like, ooh, man. Probably wouldn't even know what's going on anyways. Man, it is bad out here. Look at that. Oh, I would believe it would be too. That's why you get trained, right? But, you know, accidents, I guess, do happen. The FAA will probably, well, they're already investigating that, and they'll probably find a way to hopefully make it safer. Well, definitely. I mean, that's why we have the beacon. But yes, accidents do happen. Not by choice. The thing is, it's like being a pilot. They get complacent, maybe, and then they don't pay attention, you know? Alright, we gotta switch over to the Keene VOR pretty soon. You know what, we could actually do that now, so... let's do that now. Switching over. There we go. Probably should have done that already, so... Yeah, I could have rushed. I'm gonna change this again to the 350 radial out. So going for that flag. Oh, it already switched over, no? That looks like it switched over. Not really getting a radial from the Keene VOR there, but oh, because it's not on nav. Yeah, that might help too, huh? There we go. Alright, intercept that, and then we switch to the 350. Again, we're getting all this from our sectional right here. So we're right over Keene, which I flew into a Fitz is a nice little airport, a little challenging with some hills around it. So, can't really see it through the clouds. Real world time, real world weather, so there's the outer marker. Let's basically just stay on this and get your radials. So, where would the next radial be from? Probably have to get to Burlington, so let's get that in there right now, just to make sure we have it. Not that I'm going to use it, I may switch to GPS. Just probably ID it, that might be good. Let's go 350, because it looks like it's there already. Should have a from. I'm not even getting any type of signal from that thing. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, so, well, cannot look good. Looks like it wouldn't look good if any of us did something wrong. Especially seeing that some of us have wife and kids. I've been warned. I just got my 5-year anniversary for my first solo and over vacation. So local time is 12:40 a.m. Flying for about an hour and a half. Really? Maybe, yeah. Seems to be holding with the, I know I got the GPS here, but it seems to be holding with the VOR, so definitely. Well, it's like when they have a airplane thing and then they have that AOPA study, the FAA YouTube video series. I kind of like watching those, kind of find out what's going on. You know, it's funny because I was talking to my friend who I flew with over vacation, and I was telling him how, like, when I was a student pilot doing some solo work, they had the bomber, the World War II bomber, that crashed in Connecticut. It was actually taxiing by me, and the Goodyear blimp was at Plymouth at the same time. And that was cool. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then a couple weeks later, that plane actually, the Warbird, crashed in Connecticut. I don't remember if you remember that. That was probably 2019 or so. So, but to have that thing taxi by you, and when you're in a 152, that was pretty cool. It's a shame, you know. And then that recent one with the flight, with the thing in Texas there, that was pretty bad too. They had a video on that, like a prelim video on that from the FAA. Yep, I agree. Well, and if there was something done wrong, the airline could potentially be charged with, you know, penalty. So, I still don't know why I don't see a from indicator on this OBS here, but it's locked in. It's set to nav, so not quite sure what's going on there. We'll leave this for the GPS, and that will show us. But and we are departing the Keene, New Hampshire area. So we're over New Hampshire, we're on our way to Burlington, Vermont. No, you just gotta keep your head down, I guess. I don't want to say head up. But I also think that you might be a little extra weird because you are a pilot as well. You know? So. Right. Dylan Hopkins over there somewhere through the clouds. But I'm probably gonna fly to Jaffrey, New Hampshire this summer again because that was a good place for ice cream. Probably gonna. I would like to. I'm not gonna say definitely. I would like to go to White Mountain Regional though, and get a good view of George Washington. Mount Washington there. I said Mount George. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So we went up there for a family trip in August after I dealt with everything with my brother. So that was nice. We have ending summer, so it wasn't just on the low. And we actually took my wife's brand new to us car up the mountain. Needless to say, she wasn't a fan of going up the mountain. She didn't mind being on top, I guess, in a certain way. But yeah, well, that's a small jet. I mean, I don't know what the difference is there. With is it just the startup process? Like, do they tell you when to fire up the engines? And the Embraer says after the pushback. Oh, I don't know if it does or not, but I don't know if that would be in like part of the startup process where it tells you when to start the engines. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting that Honda jet. Seeing that I like the Vision jet, though. I'll tell you that. So, yeah. I gotta be honest with you. I don't understand half that language. Like, what was it Slant Alpha? That's what Jet Pilot sent me the other night. And Jet Pilot was telling him how to get the Airbus 320 going on, and the FMS is just a mystery to me. I don't get it at all. I mean, I get what it's doing, but I don't get how to use it. You know what I'm saying? So, could be that too. Yeah. Got some red lights out there. That's usually wind turbines. I know when I flew to Parliament Field that there were. Did you see those two? The wind turbines as you came in from the south to north. Where is Parliament Field in relation to where I am right now? Oh, it's right off. It's towards the right. So Parliament Field would be that way. Oh, not that way. That way. And that's where I camped for a night. So Nick, if they do that thing again, some type of camping event too, I'll tell you about that because maybe you'd want to do something like that. You know. Now, that'll be all summer for me. I'm not going to do that during school year, so. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'll let you know if I plan on doing something. The biggest thing with me is family and planning it out with that, so. But I would like to get to FS Expo this year if I can make it happen. It's after I'm out of school. Again, it's just time away from family and stuff. So. And with saving money, that'd be probably part of my flight funds for the summer. And then I have my niece in Dallas, who I'd like to see again if I go down there. I might just rent a car myself, and if I can, maybe coordinate with other people that are there and just say, hey, pay for part of the car and we'll use it, you know. I'll drive or something, you know. So. Fortunately, my brother's car was not paid off, and there was no real way that we were going to pay it off, so I kind of just ditched it down in Dallas. So, because there's no real thing to gain out of what he left there. I just have to keep working on it for his daughter. So it kind of sucks in one way, but like he was just on his way back on getting to be a lawyer again and getting some money. So that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, unfortunately. But I was proud of him for getting back to where he wanted to be, so. Alright, we're going to be near Chester, New Hampshire. Connecticut River. We're flying right over that now. You can't see it this nighttime. It's right below us. Let's see. I already have the VO. I'm just making sure I got stuff here for navigation here. Yeah, Burlington VOR. Get the right section up here. 117.5. No, I don't. Alright, so I should probably do that. Try to stick with VOR for now, you know. So easy to do. GPS and just put everything in and push nav on it. So VOR practice would be nice. All right. 349. Maybe it would be 354 from that. Probably would be. You know what? Nav 2. Let's tune this to 117.5 and we'll see when we get a signal here. There we go. Okay. That's right there, so that's good. Is that not standby or not? No, it's not there. Okay. We'll see when it picks it up right here. Oh man. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, I'm messing with the altimeter. It's nothing bad. Should go up to 49, so we should do that too. All right, excuse me. Oof. I'm gonna fly right near Hartnett State Airport. I haven't landed there in real life yet either. So Claremont, I hear, was pretty nice to go to also. Did you ever go to Claremont Municipal Kilo Charlie November Hotel? It's right to the left of Parlin. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Oh, there it is. It's either the Big Dipper or the Little Dipper. I don't know. I was always looking for that as a kid. It's kind of cool to see this. Pretty cool that you can find things like that. So. Oh, excuse me. I never did change that hotkey to take a picture. So let me see what's going on with that settings. See, yeah. Alright, so let's try this now. No, that's not working. Alright. I gotta find a new hotkey combination to take pictures with. So shift something, maybe. Because shift tilde does not work. Shift tab. Does that work? Nope. Then it turns that overlay on. Okie dokie, shift caps. Did that take a picture? I don't think it took a picture. Okay, control shift. MSFS. That isn't gonna work either. Man, it's so hard to get like a key that you can press to take a picture. Because everything's programmed to something else. Shift F1. Nope, that did something there. Alright, give me a second. Not touch the throttle, so we don't want that to happen. Alright, well good. We almost crashed the plane, Eric. No problemo. Right there on that mixture. Right there. Okay, looking good again, so we don't want to touch that. Alright. Shift something or another. They have all these macro keys, so you think I could use those, but nope. Nope. How about shift print screen? What does that do? Let's try to shift it screen. I don't know. See, if shift 1 didn't change that, we'd be all set, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at 1 for now. It doesn't mean print the screen because that'd be an awesome button to give it. Shift minus. No, that zooms it out. Okay. I don't know. Do shift 1 for now. Now, what's going on? Nav, heading. Well, it's doing something in there. Alright, let's switch to GPS because I seem to be having a problem here. Shifted off the path there, my friends. Why? Because I probably had to do 350 and I didn't do that, but that's okay. No, it says 249 still. No, we'll let the GPS do it. It says from though. That doesn't matter because it's GPS. Pick up the key in VOR. Interesting. Alright, we just changed the GPS. Nav. Thank you. Like I hit the nav button. It's alright. Keep it GPS for now. Okie dokie. Well, we're right outside Clermont. I'm gonna stay on track here. That's where you take a picture. I don't know. We have to find some key combination. Switch this around. Let's see what we got. Is that picking it up? Yep, it's picking up the Burlington radio. Excuse me. Should be about 354 there. So, all right. Get that ready to go. Alright. What's up, Park and Break? How's it going? Welcome to the channel. Nice to see ya. Send you a couple friendly highs there. Thanks for tuning in. We're doing some IFR, real world weather, real world time. Flying to Burlington, Vermont tonight. And I'm letting the GPS kind of do it for now. So. But we're going to have to get some weather up there too. So let's get that ready to go. ASOS up in Burlington is 123.8. I'll go column 2 here. See if we can get a signal yet. I doubt it, but. Not hearing any IDing. Alright, we are right near Hartness State Airport here. And can't really see much on the ground, these clouds. There should be some interesting storms there. And as we get closer to Burlington, we'll start to plan our descent. But, excuse me. That's what it looks like out there. We're in New Hampshire. What does it say? I'm leading the top of the screen there. ETA, that's real world time, -5. So we should get there about 1:43 in the morning, so about 42 minutes away from our destination. I'll try to update my computer clock. It seems to be a little bit off. Just like 1 minute. I'm gonna sync it now. There's probably some model matching there on that sim. Yep. Oh no, it logged me off the voice server and stuff. It actually logged me off that sim, so let's connect again. Well, that was weird. Boston Ground's the only one on anyways, which I kind of figured, so. Hey, let's go look at Volanta and see where our route is taking us tonight, by the way. So we departed Plymouth. No one was on for VAT sim. In fact, Boston Approach was there, but when I started, I taxied at 3-3. They logged off, so. Then we just came right on route here. Direct to Gardner, VOR, Golf, Delta Mike. Here's Gardner itself. I landed there just about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was pretty nice. And then we shifted over to, well, we came from Fitchburg. We landed in Fitchburg, which was over here. I believe we landed 3-2. Taxied back over here, came back out. Departed. Tried to intercept the Gardner VOR in real life, which wasn't working. I landed in Gardner. So I got 2 more airports out of the way. And, but anyways, tonight's flight, we went past Gardner. And now we're on the T Tango 315, I think it is. Airway, yep, Tango 315 airway, all the way up to the Burlington VOR. And that's where we are right now with some weather, and we got some weather coming up ahead of us too. Right around Burlington, so it's going to get kind of interesting. But yeah, that's our route for tonight in the 172. 106 knot ground speed. We've picked up some speed here, which is nice to see. A late night flying here. I got my father coming over tomorrow for lunch too, so we'll see how that goes. Gotta see if we're gonna eat out or order in. And that ice seemed to have subsided too, which is nice to see too. So, see if we see any lightning here. I don't think there's any lightning in the forecast. And if we look at Sky Vector right now, it's saying Burlington is 180 at 7, 10 square miles visibility, rain, fuel at 2,500, broken at 3,200, overcast 4,700. You can see that dew point and the temperature pretty close. That just kind of tells you precipitation. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed after this. But if you're streaming when I'm done with this, I might actually catch you on what you're doing there for Plymouth. So, but all right, cool. Try to watch along there. Kind of after I had my father over for lunch, I went out to stream too. But I'm gonna try to stream twice this weekend. So this is 1 out of 2. So, but I will try to tune in, sir. Keep us updated because I'm kind of excited about having that Plymouth scenery someday. And there's no rush. No rush. I'm not like, get it done because I'm not your boss. But I'm very excited that you're doing that. So thank you so much. Is it fun to do still? Like, I hope. I hope it's not like a chore or anything. All right. Pitch. Well, kind of pitch black, yeah. Oh, looks like we got some precipitation there. Some rain. And we'll just keep this thing going on that Tango 315 airway. So, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It doesn't seem to be showing me anything there for the distance from Burlington. It's probably not in range. That's all I can think of. So we'll let the GPS do that. All right. I'm trying to learn the differences between. Let's do this Tango one. So the RNAV terminal transition route. So you need GPS for these. Okay, that makes sense because it goes right through Bravo. Anyways, tiers give pilots the ability to file and fly direct IFR routings around or through busy class Bravo and C terminal space. Remote areas where fixed locations, VORs, NDBs, and other ground-based nav aids make direct routes impossible. So you need GPS for T routes. So, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. So, learning all this stuff as I do this, because this is stuff I need to know. The Victor Airways are obviously the normal airways. Victor Airways designated by the FAA. They will flight below flight level 180. No. And you can use them either VFR or IFR. Yep. Makes sense to me. So. Nice. Tier 2 DRNAV, so. Dimensions of 4 nautical miles of primary obstacle protection area, plus 2 nautical miles of secondary obstacle protection area on the side of the center line. And the airspace associated with RNAV T routes, which is what we're doing right now, is 10 nautical miles on each side of the center line. So that's actually a lot more than V Victor Airway, because I think it's 4 Victor. So, all right. Sorry, I didn't read any of this. Let me get caught up here. Yeah, no, I get it. Yep, it does get sluggish when you learn. I got that. Yep. I got you. That's how you get better. It's like when I paint an aircraft, I get better and better. I'll get some icing, I gotta watch the speed. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, well, you should never be under contract. You should enjoy what you do. So, yeah, set a goal, and if you don't meet it, don't feel bad. It's kind of like what I did for my repaint of the Vision Jet. For the Eric Flight livery, I kind of just said I'm going to dig in and do it for vacation, and then I got it done right before vacation ended. So, but all right, we're turning towards Muddy now. We're over Ebert. Which is probably why you need the RNAV now. Because I'm not getting any signal from Burlington right now. So now it makes all sense. Yeah, and the Victor is always established based on a VOR or NDB and all that stuff, so. Yeah, I'm surprised that they might decommission Gardner VOR. I mean, I don't know how much it's used. Putnam's the one's going to stay, if anything, because that's the one that's used the most up here in the Northeast. I don't know. My father's coming over for lunch. Then I have to see about the wife and kids after. But I will try streaming again this weekend. If you join my Discord, I'm going to post there when I know exactly what I'm going to do. If it's VFR in real life, because I'm trying to not change the weather. So, oh, you want to do that? Are you on my Discord? Get on my Discord and text and private me, and we could do that on or off stream. It doesn't matter. I just have to find some time for you. I don't mind doing that at all. And oh, yep, we got a problem. I think it's icing. Oh crap! Oh crap! This might end early tonight, everybody. All right, we gotta spin opposite way. All right, you got it. Ooh, got some G-forces there. That was terrible. But we recovered, kind of. Stalling. It's the icing. I think it's the icing. Oh, crap. Another spin. Alright. Oh, I'm hoping I'm not going to die. What's going on here? Autopilot off. Yeah, okay. So let's go. I'm doing the rudder and stuff. This is not good. This is not good. Alright, we're climbing. Alright, let's not slow down too much. Pitot heat should be on already, by the way. Okay, let's just try to keep it level. Let's not worry about altitude. Keep it level. I do have pitot heat on, right? I can't even see. Yeah, it's on. Okay, yeah, well that's why. Yeah, it's definitely icing. Alright, let's build some speed up here. Lose a little altitude, that's okay. Full throttle. And that is the hazards of icing. Does everyone get that? Alright, worry about getting back on track after. Okay, we'll keep that pitot heat on. That was nuts. That was like 2 spins. You see that? I had to recover twice. And it's full opposite rudder. And then you can hammer down the yoke a little bit, but we're getting some speed. I knew that was coming.
Mayday!
Well, someone
Mayday,
actually
what the
did
hell
the
is
right
that?
command.
Mayday? Why, that's the Russian New Year. You know, we'll have a big parade and we'll serve hotter.
All right, thank you for that, Mayday. Let's do some vertical speed. Nav, we'll keep an eye on that speed there. We'll climb really slow, by the way. Let's go 500, 400 even. Yeah, look at the speed here. Well, thank you. That was 2 recoveries. I don't know if you saw that. Now it's pitch black, so it was all instrument. I wasn't looking out that window at all. So, but yeah, we're picking up some ice. Let's get full throttle. And the pitot heat will stay on for the rest of this flight. I'm just saying. Wow, that was scary. What's our altitude levels here? Because we're also kind of like in some mountainous areas. Oh yeah, there's a peak at 4,235 feet out there that we can't see. So yeah, we did good. We're back on autopilot, yeah. Climbing slowly because I'm checking out the speed there.
Automatic pilot.
There you go.
Automatic pilot.
Woo!
There it is.
All right, awesome. Send me up.
I'll go back to the passengers.
Climbing at 80s. This is good now. Send me a private message too, and I'll get back to you on when I can get some time. But I'll work pattern work with you. That's fine. Are you on VATSIM 2 as well? Because if not, we could just do it over Discord on a voice channel. So it's up to you, but I'll find some time for you. I've done that several times before. Okay, well don't worry about that. Just send me a private message, And then I'll send you some specifics once I can get a date, and I'll work with you. How's that? And if you don't mind, maybe I will stream it, but maybe I won't. So we're not gonna go nuts. So. All right. Well, that was Spin Recovery 101, everybody. Yeah. And thank you to DigiDriver for all that information there. And now I'm picking up a weather check. Oh no, that would be. It's just the Burlington radio. Give me a second. I gotta write this stuff down. That's monitoring Burlington. All right, let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm gonna write down all this stuff. Keep an eye on that airspeed because I'm getting some heavy icing here. Kilo.
Burlington Airport information, Kilo 0600 Zulu. Wind 213 at 4. Visibility 10 in heavy rain. Sky condition 1,700 feet, scattered ceiling 4,600 feet overcast. Temperature 3. Dew point 10. Altimeter 30.02. ILS runway 15 yes. Landing and departing runway 15.
ILS 15. Okay.
Aircraft, say direction of flight.
So that's what we will attempt to do from the pitch. So now that I did that,
Contact, you have Kilo.
we're good on that. All right. ILS runway 15. Sorry. Localizer would be 11.3. You can put that in there now, 'cause it's like the last thing. Okay. Oh my God, that was scary. That was 2 stall recoveries. I don't mind climbing at 80 something, but if this icing gets bad again, because that's what happened. I didn't have the pitot heat on, so then it gave me a false reading on the airspeed. So I was going slower than what I actually thought. If I looked at the ground speed, I could have probably figured that out, but at least we handled it. That could have been disastrous. All right. 1.5. What's the process here? Initial approach fixes. Hero on the NDB? I guess so. All right. So. All right. Actually, it's saying to go to long. $2,200 down to Foves. Alright, I gotta rate this thing better. Give me a second. This is what we're doing. Hey, what's up, Alex? How's it going? You know it, Plymouth. I think I talked to you before. Yeah. Oh, cool. I started a while ago, but I'm with John over there. So he's been not able to instruct because he had surgery over there. But nice to see you again. I think I talked to you before. Because I rent out of Alpha 1. So, just like you. That's why I'm working on some instrument stuff tonight. So, alright. Try and get this ILS thing going on in my head here. We're heading towards the Burlington VOR right now. I got all GPS. I just did 2. You and Josh? Yeah, well, John used to work with me in real life too, like outside of the flight school, so that's why I kind of had to go with him. But they said he's back, and his wife said you could have him. So he must be miserable recovering, you know? All right, we can make this go down 2,450. What do you usually fly at Alpha 1? What's your favorite rental there? Oh, cool. I got the Real Sim Gear GNS 530. I bought it used on eBay. It was $175, but definitely worth it. It'll get you used to it playing. Alright. So saying take a radial of 311 out of here to Keys, which is 16.7 nautical miles away. So we'll do that. 3,400 to Loman at 101 degree out there. And then that will bring us to Hero, I guess. What does it mean by BT LOM? LOM. I forget what that means. Let me see if I can look that up really fast. This is the stuff I'm trying to get in my head. IFR ILS approach. LOM is the outer marker. Okay, location of the outer markers. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I got signed out on all of those. I've done the Warriors, the Archer, and all the Cessnas. I actually trained on the 152 for private. And then I want to do the Arrow just to get my complex rating because I'm not doing this for career or anything. But, uh-oh. See, we're going to have to apply descent because that speeds all over again. Alright, so can I descend down to 6,000? Yeah, I can. Alright, so let's do that. And I request 6,000 because of icing, so let's do that. There we go. Well, if you see me at Alpha 1, say hi, and I'll say the same to you. I don't know. I probably have seen you, to be honest with you. I flew there in December 28th, but I'm taking it a little easy to save some money, so. But yeah. I like both the Cessnas and the Warrior. I mean, they both have their pros and cons, so. We're going to send down to 6,000 for icing. And we should be good because the mountains up ahead are at... maybe I should make that active. Mountains up ahead have peaks of 3,800. That's Mount Grant. So... But, yeah, say hi. Heck, maybe even want to fly us together sometime. I'm trying to get people that are actual private pilots like me to go on longer flights so I can pay half, fly half, do more things because a lot of people I'm flying are friends that don't fly or friends that are still trying to get their private, so which is fine. But and then I had like some people at the flight school say, "Oh yeah, no, you're that guy," because I like post my flight videos on YouTube, trying to make some extra cha-ching there because that's how I make my flying money is on YouTube, and it's not my flight channel, so you know it's all good. So, but yeah. Yeah, well, the Warriors are a little more, I like to call, stable because the low wing. It's a little bit more, not as bouncy, floaty. So, but I'm doing my instrument in the one, I'm doing it in 8 X-ray Alpha, hopefully. So, but John's like, oh, you might want to do it in the other one, you know, so. Alright, let's look at this chart again because this is what I'm working on. So we're going to Burlington. We're going to do a radial of 311, so we're going to have to get that on here. So let's see if I can intercept that right now. Give me a second. And I think we're supposed to be on the 359. So let me start doing this. I just tried to see that for reference. 354. Alright, so got this on 354. Go to nav. Go to nav here. And it should work. It says 2. Yep, that looks like it's working now. Alright, good. Yeah, I love X-Ray Alpha. I'm a short guy, but that's the one I don't need the seat in, but I put it in there anyways. But it's got the 530, and I actually took that to Parliament Field this past summer and camped overnight one night. I really like it, X-Ray Alpha. They let me fly right over Boston on the way home too. It's cool. Alright. So again, I'm going to intercept the Burlington VOR. And actually, I could probably just put the procedure in here. So let me do that. Procedure. Select approach. ILS 15. And this is what you're going to be able to do if you get that 530 working, by the way. ILS 15. Transition will be BTV. Yeah. And I'm going to activate that. Now muddy to BTV, and it's going to load everything in there for me. But, let's see what it says. Yeah, it loaded everything. Now, Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't do that well. Bravo Foxtrot flies different. It feels like the engine kicks in a little bit more. It's a little bit more powerful, if you ask me. But it seems heavier. That's the last 172 I did fly, though, because I took the Warrior out the other day. And I took it to Fitchburg and then Gardner and then back, just to land at 2 other Massachusetts airports. I didn't land that yet, so. Alright, we'll keep an eye on this, but it should go a radial 311 from Burlington. And I have it on GPS just to stand by there, so. Alright, I'm going to take that off there so you can see. Nothing really see. We do have icing. We're down to 6,000 because of that, because we're going to try to keep that going. Not the best night to be doing IFR with the icing here, but I did do 2 spin recoveries, so. It flies weird? What do you mean it flies weird? You gotta trim that thing down a little bit, 'cause that engine kicks in. You gotta trim it down a little bit. I feel at the Warriors, you always have to trim right on takeoff too. So, but that's kind of, I don't know, feels like it's part of the whole low wing design that does that to you. So. All right, we're at 6,000, and the outer marker, I'm going to start descending once we get there. Does that make sense? The outer marker is at Hero. That's the initial approach fix. And that's not that far out. So we need the DME, so we're going to use this for our DME. That's what I told, did I take that the other day? I might have. I think I took 6-1 Bravo. That thing stiff on the trim. Yeah, but once you get it there, it was fine. So. I really like the Archer, though. I took that to Block Island this past summer with a friend, and that was fun. So. Yeah, join my Discord and stuff, man. We can talk more. Maybe even do some flights together if you want. So I'll be hanging low a little bit, saving some money, recovering from Christmas. So I gave my flying money to my family for now till we recover. All right, keep an eye on that speed. Ground speed of 98 knots. We're at 2,450. We should be. So let's do that. There you go. Yeah, just do. This is what I'm doing. Yeah, the Arch. Well, that's because you got the 180 horsepower in that thing. More expensive, but you know when you figure it all out, it's about the same if you get that ground speed up there. I have not used the autopilot on that only because when John signed me out on that, we tried using it and it wasn't keeping. He's like, "Oh, let me show you something," and he put the autopilot on. And he tried to set it for altitude hold, and it started going down. So, but yeah. All right. Join the Discord, and that way we can keep in contact. Because the other guy that's like, oh, I want to fly with you, he got me on the apron, but he saw my videos on YouTube. And he was like, oh, yeah, call me. His name is Matt, and like I texted him twice. He never answered back. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I saw him in person again. I was like, oh, I texted you twice. He's like, oh, yeah, I get it. So, well, that's your number, right? So, but it's always nice to run into more pilots, because, again, we could do longer flights. You fly one leg, I fly the leg back, vice versa. We get hours, but we get to go further and pay half, so that'd be awesome. So. All right, we are coming up on the Burlington area here. We're about 29 nautical miles out from the Burlington VOR. We're intercepting pretty well now. So that's good. And I'm going to try to do this, I think, with the VOR here. So again, I'm going to use this plate here. I'm going to turn to a radial of 311 from. Once we get over that Burlington VOR. So we'll go to the left there. So, but yeah, if you could start doing some of this on the sim, it's going to help you because that's where John and I left off before his surgery. We just went in the simulator and did a bunch of these. So I was like, John, just give me what I need so I can practice it on my simulator at home. So. But I heard he's back and doing work because he's not a man to not do work. He doesn't slow down in his old age either, even though, like, dude, you could take some time for yourself. All right. Are you planning on flying a career, Alex? This icing is concerning. Pitot heat is on, by the way, because we already had a problem with that. Real world, I've never had pitot icing, but I have had carb icing. and that was kind of scary. Especially seeing that was like my second flight as a private pilot, and I was near Block Island, going over the water. Good times, but I was at like 6,000 feet, 6,500, because I was smart and said to myself, oh, I want to be high enough in case there's a problem. But carb heat, done within like 30 seconds, so. Of course, you don't have that problem with this because it's fuel injected, so. So 24.7 nautical miles, and then we'll turn 311. I keep saying that in my head, so that way we know what's going on. Alright, we should be, what, 354, so a little off on that. This is doing the autopilot for the wind, because the wind's coming from our left at 11 knots. Going up 11 to 12 knots, so that's why it's doing a little cross into the wind there. Just get some visuals here. I like to go to the VFR section on my electronic flight bag so I can see what's underneath me, even though you're not going to be doing that in real life. But we are right near Millbury State, which is off to our left. You got Warren Sugar Bush on our right, and I've never flown in Vermont in real life. I've done New Hampshire a couple of times, but all right. Let's also get the weather. Make sure that we're still on 15 here.
Burlington Airport information, Kilo 0600 Zulu.
Yeah, we're still Kilo. All right.
Wind 205 at tree. Visibility 7 in heavy rain.
Heavy rain. It's gonna be fun.
1,700 feet. Scattered ceiling 4,600 feet.
So again, that was part of the adventure tonight. That's why I kind of picked Burlington. 2 spin recoveries. Icing. We're doing good. Not much to see out here, by the way. And that sim, no one's on, which makes sense because it's very late. It's 1:33 in the morning out here, so we are getting there. I'm looking at my streaming laptop and see that gold bar because I don't see it on my main screen. Going good. Alright, so let's get our descent going on here pretty soon. I'm supposed to be remaining within 10 nautical miles. I'm supposed to go to the outer marker. I should probably show what I'm looking at because I'm just doing everything here. So we're heading towards Burlington VOR. You see the red plane. Radio 1311 out to Keys. Should be 3,400 to the landing outer marker, and then turning 146, and I should see the runway according to what they said for weather, but it's gonna be kind of hazy and rainy, so we're gonna anticipate that too. Okay, should be 2,000 at Foves, which is 6.6 nautical miles out. So actually, we should be about 2,000. Am I reading this right? I think I am. What does it say on here? See, this is why we're doing this. We don't see it yet. What's our go around? Missed approach, climb to 800, the climbing right turn at 3,000 direct to Burlington VOR, Burlington VOR DME, radial 202 to Windlaw intersection. Then they want you to do a holding pattern until they get you in there. 6.4 nautical miles out. This 1 minute turns to the left. So if I'm going south, probably gotta do a parallel entry, right? I think I am. But I plan on doing this the first time, and I'll figure that out on the way there if I have to. think I got this. Yeah, a little rocky here in the winds here. How are we doing on speed? We're not doing that good on speed. Okay. So, I'll keep max there, but I don't think it's looking pretty good. I think we should go down to 4,000. Alright, we're going to descend down to 4,000. This icing is not going to be good for us. And how are we looking on altitude here? Oh yeah, we're fine. Alright. I mean, we could use that, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to do it myself because I don't want any problems here. I actually do this myself, so why am I even doing that? I don't know. Tower frequency is 118.3. The autopilot is nice. It makes things a lot easier so you can worry about your approaches. Yep, totally agree. Alright, just want to make sure we get this flight over with, so I'm down to 4,000. Trying to kick off this ice. Alright, again. Keeping everything fresh in my head. Radar 311. You could probably program in here, because that's getting that, right? Yeah. Start using 2 of these, Eric. Okay. Right. Well, I've had some exciting moments tonight. I'm probably gonna have to make a little snippet of those 2 spin recoveries I did. 4,500 will increase the mixture as well. Okay, up to key switch is 16.7 miles. Get to that shifts over. Not much to see. That's why we have the tablet on. Okay, hopefully no problems with icing here. I know I still have icing on the plane, but the speed and stuff, I'm hoping that we don't have any issues. I am going to descend down to about 2,500. So it looks like I can do that according to this thing. So as long as I'm above 2,200. It's got to be set to 146 for the equalizer intercept. Got the heat pumped. Oh, check that weather again.
Burlington Airport information. Kilo 0600 Zulu. Wind 19 at 7.
194.7.
Visibility
They changed
10. Sky condition 1,700 feet. Scattered ceiling 4,000. Kilo Mike Alpha Lima. Automated weather observation. Temperature 0300 Zulu. Viewpoint 10. Wind 32 altimeter 29er. Decimal visibility 10. ILS runway 15 1,700 feet. Overturning runway 15. Temperature 0. IFR aircraft 10C.
All right.
Altimeter
I'm getting some type of
3002. Burlington Airport information.
We'll just do that. I gotta stay on that for that simulated comms.
0600 Zulu. Wind 323 at 4.
Second turn.
Visibility 10. Sky condition
Nope.
ceiling
Okay. Oh, wait, I can't.
1,700 feet overcast.
Good. All right. I'm gonna turn that off there, so I'll hear it on that soon. So this thing right here is gonna just calculate my crosswind for only 1.5. It's about a 5 knot crosswind from the right. Those recent winds, so that's good. Okay. Let's try to see what we can do here. Love that app, especially if you're flying and you need to put all that stuff in to calculate crosswinds. I don't know if we can see these. No. What kind of language? Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, it's a lot. You can see why we've had problems tonight. That's some massive ice in there. It's alright, we'll get through it. We are slowing down a little bit, so we gotta be careful. Alright. Feet by the time we get to foes, which is right before the outer marker. So the initial approach fix is the outer marker. So we will go down to 2,000. How's the airspeed looking? It's a little bit of ice. We're still good. We are slowing down slightly though, so if I have to descend, I will. Let's descend down to 2,500. Let's just do it so that way I got no problems here. Hopefully. Sorry. I want a full rich picture of 3,000. Oh man. Alright. Sorry, it's kind of late here on the East Coast. It's almost 2 a.m. Wait for that thing to switch over. 1311. 1 nautical mile away. Again, we use this as our DMV too, so it's going to be 16.7 nautical miles up to Keys. Alright, there we go. We're going to wait till it's on the other side, then we'll switch the camera. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna wait till it says 16.7. Okay. It should be 146 here. Get this ready to go. This is for our ILS right here. It's looking good. All right. Let's increase the range. So they wanted me to go right over the airport and do I'm gonna follow what I'm doing right now, though. So that's what it seems like we should do, right? Once you get to the outer marker, which it's doing, let's do this way. I'll just do this way. They might want you to backtrack on this one. Yeah, that's what they want you to do. They want you to fly 326. Until you're about 6.6 nautical miles out from Foos. I mean, no. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to intercept it this way. Much better at RNAV, I think, right now. Okay, 16.7. 1/4 of the way there. Yeah, that's what they want. They want you to go up to there. Just how far is that though? Just says remain within 10 nautical miles. Then they want you to take a left turn. Okay, well, either way, I'll do this way for tonight. You could fly over the airport, backtrack it, take a right turn to 011. Comox Valley Airport. Do you have the letters for that? Because I want to see what that's all about. Is that? Yeah, just give me the letters for that. Kind of interested in what that is. Looks like the icing is not as much of a problem now because I'm down to 2,500. It kind of says, no, I could have done 2,700 feet to the auto marker, and that's 356, 8.6 nautical miles out. You know, I see what they did. And then you turn the reciprocal, which is 326. Remain within 10 nautical miles. Take a right turn to 011. Flip it back by turning left to 191, intercept the ILS. It's alright. Now it makes more sense. Alright, let me check that out. Let's see what that's all about. Let's check it out, Sky Vector. Turn it to the CYQQ. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's like near Vancouver Island and stuff, right? It's right outside Vancouver. Yeah, that's cool. Well, keep us updated on all this stuff, because I'll promote your things. I mean, obviously I've downloaded your scenery from flightsim.to, but 16.7, still looking for that. Okay. This is definitely a way of doing this approach, by the way. This is not like not valid, but you could just overfly the airfield, or I should say the outer marker, and do that turn back in. Foves is right near the outer marker. We want to be 2,000 feet, at least. It could be higher than that, but you could also just push approach, right? I want to fly it manually though. Oh, there's the airport out there on our right. We're gonna make it, even though we had 2 spins and icing and all that wonderful stuff. It's right there. That's where it is. Hopefully you can see that. If not, we'll go this way. It's the airport out there. Alright, that's where this happened. 16.6 nautical miles. We're at 12.3. To 101. And we're going to do that here. I'm just going to turn it to 101. It's a hard right. I might take it manual from there. I don't know. To see. .4. I do. Yeah, I actually made my my instructor do spins with me. So. Yeah, especially at night, because you didn't see it. See, I had to look at that artificial horizon just to know if I was up or down. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I do think you should ask your instructor to do spin training with you if you're going for your private, because that's the only way you learn how to do it. And you feel the forces and when you're in a spin too, so you know your body gets used to, oh, I'm in a spin, I need to do something, and it's full opposite rudder, and then you can break it by pushing the yoke in. But you have to make sure you have enough altitude. The biggest thing is the rudder, you know what I'm saying? But when you have icing like that, I needed extra speed, so I had to put the yoke in there, because I don't do that right away unless I really need to, because you don't want to lose altitude if you don't need to. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. That's like the 4th time, I think. But it's going to make a nice YouTube short, I'll tell you that. Because I made a YouTube short before too, and I called it Spin Training 101. That was over Cape Cod Bay. But yes, definitely, it's not even muscle memory. It's in a way it is, actually. No, you're right. But it's understanding what's going on and what you need to do as soon as possible, you know. Also not freaking out. So they showed us during ground school spin as well. All right, 16.6, I'm already there, ain't I? Nope, not there yet. Okay, we'll keep flying this way. Everything's nice and trim thanks to auto. I'm manual now. Okay, so 16.6. We're gonna start 16.7. Excuse me. We're gonna take a right turn to 101. Intercept that localizer. And I want to hear the marker there because I want to hear the outer marker. Okay, we're gonna take a turn to the right. I went a little late. That's okay. Autopilot should be off. Thank you. But yeah, definitely you should know what a spin feels like. You should know how dangerous it can be. You should know how to recover from one. And that used to be required a long time ago on the private, but it's no longer required. So I don't know why, but it's not. One time when I was training on my stalls, I almost got in a spin, but okay. 101 to the outer marker. Well, keep it right about there. We'll see what's going on. Okay. Now, seeing that I'm doing this, I'm going to get 146 in here. Because that's going to be the localizer intercept. Going to trim up. Also got to flip this over to the ILS. Yeah, here we go. 146. And we're doing that for 12.2 nautical miles. It might help if I also set the DG. It's kind of needed. Alright, and then just go down to 2,000-ish feet. So let's trim this down. Notice that I'm not looking out the window at all because there's nothing to see anyways. Okay, I'm gonna turn the tablet off so you get a good view, but I'll be looking at that for my references here. 128, 129 ground speed. So it should be descending at a 3-degree angle at about 600 feet per minute. We're not there yet though, because we're on the Glasgow, but still, I just kind of saying that in advance. 136 knots, holy crap. I'm only gonna be 6 nautical miles out, so you hit that. So, okay. I like to be a little higher. I'm gonna stay at 2,100 feet. Okay. Stay there. Definitely gonna get that signal soon. See how it's coming in now? That's when we're gonna turn to 146. So should probably leave it there now, but I gotta turn 146. ID in as well, that might help. is ID'd. Alright, that's the Burlington ILS localizer. There's a lot of focus here, so if I don't talk a lot, I'm just focusing. Take a turn to the right. There we go. I'm going to follow it in now to 146. Get on it. Get on it. This is 4 times more powerful than a VOR, by the way. These ILS localizers, I overshot a little bit because I need to. Okay, should be about 600 feet per minute as we make our descent down. And I need to see the runway. What's the minimums here? 576, 300, and 3/4. Okay. Okay, I need to send down. Off it. Get on the other side. Let's go. Doesn't take much. Because it's an ILS. Yep. Outer marker. Okay. 6 nautical miles away. Yep. Okay, good. And I think I have a visual. That's very good. Well, look, I think we actually did it. I can see everything. All right, so I'm going to kick back here to 1700. Put 10 degrees of flaps and under 110 that is. So we get down there. That's the other thing is pay attention to your speed. 10 degrees flaps. Angle down. Looking pretty good. Yes. 17, not 15. Right. Right on it according to that localizer. It's going to get very, very sensitive as we get closer. Okay. 1500. 10 degrees of flap should be about 80, 75. Hopefully I don't get major icing here so I can actually shut the airspeed's real. Pitot heat is on. Gas on the carriage mixture prop flap switches. We're good. I'll have everything on here. Okay. Let's see if they get the runway in sight. I'm just gonna put the airport diagram on. That way we know what we're doing. A little more speed. Going down. I'm not gonna put that. I don't think a flaps till I need to, and it might not because of icing. So let's land with 20 degrees. 1.5 is there. Elevation is 300 feet, so we're about 700 feet above. We're looking pretty good. Oop. To the right, according to the localizer. There we go. A little shallow, so let's pick up some speed. Okay. General aviation's gonna be towards the right off of 1.5, so we'll figure that out when we get down there. Looking pretty good. Yeah, this ILS thing, I'm not good at ILS thing. See how that thing's going in the middle there, so it's a little low. Still pretty good. Still at 75. There we go. I haven't done a lot of ILS practices on the simulator at the school or here. Going to traffic, says the Nanoka Foxtrot. Final runway 15 on the ILS. Burlington. Probably should have called up my position, but I was focusing on everything. Once you could see it, honestly, it's a lot easier. It's just the setup, and I'm glad that I'm setting up because when I did my RNAVs in real life, I was like off, not lined up, and had to go around. All right, I'm gonna angle down some more. I'm gonna leave the flaps at 20 because of icing. We have lots of rain here too. Okay, we're looking good. Do have some wind and bouncing around. We'll make it happen. No reason to be at 20 knots here. Throttle's out. Let's make it go down here. Come on now. There we go, not bad. Alright. We have to try to turn off a hotel here if we can. Just land and hold short of. So. Which I probably should have looked at ahead of time, but we're good now. Alright, cool. Well, we've done it. We've done it. How cool is that? I felt pretty good about that ILS approach. Thanks. That's what I'm working on. Burlington traffic, Cessna Medical Foxtrot, clear of runway 15, Burlington. And then you go around, but we're on our own, so I'm going to announce my taxi. You see that? No, I didn't see anything here. But you see this landing and hold short of? That's why I had to turn off on hotel there, if possible. So. Could have been for the other way too, so I don't know. But either way, we made it happen. Alright, we're going to take Gulf Alpha to General Aviation Parking, so we're going to announce that. Burlington traffic, Cessna Medical Foxtrot, taxiing to General Aviation Parking via Gulf Alpha, Burlington. Flaps up. Alright, let me just actually do my checklist too. That might help. Alright, pre-landing, landing, flaps up, strobes off. Landing light, I'm gonna leave on, taxi light, leave on, pitot heat off. Kind of needed that tonight. It's a good thing that they have it on there, because man, that was scary. Is that off now? No? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, make sure it's required trim set for tick off. It is, and we're good to go. So let's do it. Gulf Alpha to General Aviation Parking. Tail left over here. But I want to do those Star Trek inspired flights. It's like to filming locations and stuff like that. It even goes into Canada, believe it or not. So Gulf. I'm gonna go past the terminal as well. I don't remember if I have scenery or not on this. I can tell you in a second. I think I did. I think it's freeware. Yeah, I do have scenery for Burlington. It's, oh, it's FSX scenery. I actually bought some. Cool. Let's see how well it is. Got a pretty good frame rate. Take the drone around a little bit. What the heck, I'm already up at 2:09 a.m. I should try that backtrack next time. Okay. Excuse me. I might try the tablet off, but you know what I'm looking at. You can take a right onto Alpha over there. Welcome to Burlington, Vermont. Terminal right here on our right. No one's there right now, it looks like. Alpha should be here somewhere. So where's Alpha? Maybe this one. This is it right there. Okay. I don't like all these extra taxi lights. Shame for a bigger product. But FSX scenery is not known as the best when it comes to scenery. They get it done, so it's better than default. It's not as good as DigiDriver. Alright, we're gonna go all the way down, and general aviation parking's at the end of this thing, so it's down there. Yeah, that. Late night here in Burlington, Vermont. A little faster, so. Looks like faster on the outside than it is on the inside, to be honest with you. Okay, there's also another general aviation parking, but it's a little further away, so it's down Gulf. So that's why I'm gonna park here. Love the rain effects in the simulator. Oh, cool. Oh. Wow, nice. That is true. And if I have more pictures for you, I'll give them to you. I'm gonna try. What I'd like to do, if I ever have time, after a flight, is stay there and take pictures for you. But yeah, awesome. All right, we're going over here to park. General aviation park. And there's a helicopter over there. See that? There's a bunch of them. Well, it says general aviation parking over here for me too, so I don't get it. You know, there's a fuel tank. I'm gonna park in front of that hangar. That's what I'm gonna do. This looks like there's fuel right there as well. Well, that was a cool flight. That was definitely something different. I don't think this is the first instrument approach I've tried at nighttime on the simulator, so that's pretty cool. Got pigeons and birds there. Look at that. Alright, let's turn this puppy around. Looks like there's a little snow drizzle in there too, to be honest with you. Alright, 1000 RPM. And let's do our checklist to shut this thing off, and then we'll go take the drone around a little bit. Alright, so after landing, flaps up. I already did that. ELT verify silent. Guard is silent. You know what that means.
You're on guard with
I swear I'm gonna sell t-shirts with that on it. I should make a store. Alright, avionics are going off. And that includes all these lights here. So let me try increasing this, because I'm gonna be able to see this stuff. There we go. Alright, so nav lights can go off. And I should have used this, but that's okay. So landing, taxi, nav. We're gonna leave the beacon on. Okay. Mixture full lean. It took us 2.5 hours almost. Okay, cool. It's good practice. Mags off, master off, lights off. And then we can turn these lights off too. There we go. Alright, and that was our flight to Vermont. Let's put a parking brake on. Take the drone, which is always kind of crooked. There's 9 Echo Foxtrot. I'm going to detach it from follow mode. And this is Burlington, Vermont, everybody. FSX scenery, if you're wondering. And I'll take my tablet off so you can actually see this thing. So we parked over here in general aviation parking in front of that hangar. This is the main terminal here in Vermont, and there's no flights here with FSLTL. It also seems like, I don't know, does that look a little weird to you? The jetways? Maybe not. Maybe it just connects there. You know. Alright. Got some buses here. Yeah, we do. Alright, main terminal. Meow. You know it. Jetway. I don't know either, but that's FSX scenery, so no clue. I mean, it must connect to it and stuff. Here's the parking garage. And they probably have not modeled anything on the inside. Here's the air traffic control tower. Looks like the fire services. What I always like doing, though, is like going in here and seeing what it looks like from the air traffic control tower. So, yeah. So, you know, it's FSX scenery. It's not terrible, but it's not the best. So, pretty nice, huh? With that ceiling there. Yeah, it's this over here. Let's go to the other side. Got FedEx here. And maintenance avionics. I don't know what that is for. I think it's maybe a little generic. This is Heron Aviation, maybe? I don't know if that's what it's called. What's this? Pratt & Whitney. Ooh. Got a new engine over there. But anyways, that's it. We flew IFR in New England tonight. Perfect weather for it. It's kind of interesting with the rain and stuff. And that's where we're going to leave you. From Burlington, Vermont. We'll try rating someone as I always do. But anyways, I want to thank you for staying up late with me tonight. In the 172. Ooh, we got some sound effects from Professor Realistic. And yeah, this was a good practice. That ILS thing was really good. I gotta do a lot more of these things. A long way to resume training and also fly some fun flights. So, anyways, thank you again to DigiDriver out there. I'll give you a final shout out, my friend. I want to thank Real World Pilot, who joined me from Plymouth. Again, Alex Torres. I probably ran into you. You probably just don't know me. And thank you to Nick Resla as well for showing up on the broadcast. I also want to thank just people in general. Thanks for coming out, because like I stream at weird times and weird hours and not always on a schedule because I have a family and kids. So I appreciate you tuning in when you can. Did you keep working on that scenery? Keep us updated in my Discord. Join the Discord, like and subscribe on YouTube. Check out some real world flight videos. We also have all these flights archived on Twitch and YouTube because they go to both places at the same time. I'm going to see you soon. I'm going to get some sleep tonight. That was definitely a really good practice. You have a great day. We're going to go to the end screen, and then I'm going to rate someone. So have a wonderful night. Eric Flight. Peace out.